If you're into comics, sci-fi, horror, or cosplay, Expo San Francisco is the right place for you. It's a 3-day family event that brings together fans and celebrities all in one place. To talk more about this upcoming event is U.S. Sales Manager Alex Ware. Alex, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Olivia. It's good to be here.
We're so excited to talk about Fan Expo San Francisco. I know it's a huge event coming here to the city.
It's going to be a fantastic show this year. This is our second year back in San Francisco. I actually was born in San Francisco. I've been in Northern California, born and bred, and so I'm happy to be back here in my hometown. We've got celebrities like Mark Hamill, who hasn't done a show since 2017.
Wow.
Ewan McGregor, if you're a Kenobi fan, or Moulin Rouge. The Four Hobbits are making a reunion here, so it's going to be a fantastic weekend.
Yay! Okay, well, let's get all of the details. So for our viewers who are listening in and have maybe never heard of the Fan Expo San Francisco, give us a breakdown of what exactly that entails.
So if you've never been to a ComicCon, basically, as you see my vest, I mean, people dress up, and this is nothing compared to some of the cosplayers you'll see that, that spend a full year preparing for a show. There's exhibitors that are local here, a lot of the comic book dealers, Cape and Cowl, Amazing Fantasy, and Sour Cherry, just to name a few. And then there's exhibitors that travel across the country to come to shows like this. Also the same with artists. There'll be a level 2. There's going to be some phenomenal artists where you can find things like horror, sci-fi, anime is so popular, especially in the Northern California area. And then on the 3rd floor of the Moscone West, we're going to have a ton of celebrities. We pulled out all the stops because we really want to bring San Francisco just an incredible second-year show.
Okay, so I have to ask, who are some of the celebrities that people are going to be able to expect to see there?
Well, some of the ones that I've already mentioned, and then there's some old familiar favorites that are kind of a little older Gen Xers that I grew up with. So Henry Winkler's going to be here, if anyone's a fan of Happy Days. Apollo Creed, Carl Weathers, big fan. We get a lot of people that are coming for Emily Swallow and like I said, the Hobbits. So we have just a vast array for so many people, young and old. You will not have a good time.
That's what I like to hear, and I know our viewers do as well. So when they step in the doors and they come to the Fan Expo San Francisco, what are some of the events that they can expect to take or to participate in, I should say? Sure.
Well, I mean, the big popular ones are obviously going to be the celebrity panels, but there's also panels for kids for learning how to have lightsaber battles. We have an exhibitor that has a build your own lightsaber. There's usually in our community section an R2-D2 Builders Club or Star Wars community that show up. So a lot of the panels also deal with learning how to become a writer, and there's a lot of informative panels. So we try to appeal to everyone's fandom, everyone's interest, and bring out a lot of inspiration. We really like to build the community here, elevate San Francisco and the entire Bay Area and Northern California, and that's what we're hoping to do with year 2.
Amazing. So year 2 here in San Francisco, which usually means it's bigger and better. What are the differences from this year?
Well, last year was our first year into San Francisco. There's always a learning curve with getting into a new city and all that, and the fans did come out. This year, we went bigger and better, getting names that we didn't think we could get. Actually, I think the writer's strike brought a lot of the actors out into the Comic-Con world that had been kind of hesitant, and they were looking for things to do. And so we were able to get a lot of the bigger names that we hadn't planned on at other events throughout other shows, because we have about 17 shows throughout the U.S. and Canada. We've had Susan Sarandon, and we get Peter Weller, and a lot of other celebrities. So this year we just, I think our CEO just threw the kitchen sink and said, let's get everyone that we possibly can here. I think we even have the drummer for the Go-Go's that's going to be here that we just announced. So really, I think there's someone for everyone to see.
I love that too, just a little bit of variety. And what I really like, something that you mentioned, there's even going to be very informative and educational parts of the expo that people can come in, and you said learn how to write, all those amazing things.
Oh, definitely. I actually started out as an artist, and I was doing Comic-Cons for about 10 years. And then I found out about Fan Expo. I did one of their shows, started talking to them, and got on this side because I'd love to bring in artists and exhibitors and have them learn what it's like to be in this world as a full-time job. And the biggest thing that I love to do is at the end of the weekend look back and say we produced an incredible event that thousands and thousands of attendees have showed up to, and it's always an experience for the attendees. We've seen marriage proposals. We've seen people become best friends at these shows.
Wow.
It is something that really is truly hard to describe to people who have never been. So I encourage you, if you've never been to one, you have to come out and experience what it's like. You'll end up meeting about 1,000 new best friends.
Wow. Okay, so you have me on the edge of my seat. I'm like, I need to come out to one of these because I've actually never been.
Oh, you know what? And in fact, I'll make sure if you show up, I'll bring you a vest. You can use one of my vests and fit a little bit more in.
Okay, you heard it here, everybody. He's going to give me a vest. All right, and before I let you go, give me all the details of when and where people can come check out Fan Expo.
Sure. So you enjoy your Thanksgiving turkey on Thursday, and on Friday, we'll be open at 4 o'clock Friday afternoon through the entire weekend, the 24th through the 26th. For ticket information, you can go to fanexpo.com. I'm sorry, fanexpohq.com. Look for the San Francisco tab. You can follow us on our socials at Fan Expo SF.
Amazing. And one more thing before I let you go. What is your favorite part about the Fan Expo? I got to hear from the expert himself.
Oh gosh, you know what? It really is. It's meeting the fans. Part of my job is to bring exhibitors and artists to come to these events so that the attendees have something to purchase and to express their fandoms. I walk the show floor for all 3 days. As anybody that works with me and our team knows, we all have our step counters and we put in our miles over the weekend. I randomly will talk to a lot of the attendees, find out if it's their first time or their 100th and first time. And just seeing the smiles and the joy that our shows bring to people, it really is the best part of the job.
Well, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it, Alex.
Thank you very much,
I hope
Olivia.
for an amazing turnout.
I hope so.
Yes, thank you so much.